What's going on, guys? It's your boy Richie Nottingham here, back at it again at another video, and this time I am showing you guys a whole photo collage of me going to Ridgehaven. It's now 8/1/2021. I got back 7/31/2021. So I got back just on Saturday night at like 10:30 or 10 o'clock-ish, and then I got home and it was like 11. And today's Sunday that I'm recording this video at 9 p.m. And basically we went to Ridgehaven, my whole church, not my whole church, but all the high schoolers that wanted to go. There was like, I think 20 of us, girls and boys together, that went, and it was pretty nice. This first photo here is just Caden taking a photo of me while I'm taking a photo of Caden. And this is like right after I got inside this door over here at the church. And then here's another good quality photo of Caden. Looks very nice, and the church is over here. Anyways, yeah. And here's a good quality photo of Walter. I got him to, he was tying his shoes at this point actually, and I said, hey, can we make that a photo? And he's like, sure. So yeah, they had some donuts here, so we ate some donuts, and I edited the photo with my camera to make it look like it was a toy camera taking the photo. So this is like right when I got on the bus and everybody else was on the bus. We've got Sean here and Elise and all the girls, and all the guys stood in the back here and back here, and Walter was up here as well. And some other guys didn't go in the bus with us. They flew there actually, because the place they were going is up in North Carolina, Brevard. It's Ridgehaven. You know, you can search up the website and actually see where they are located. So yeah. So Caden was in front of me. Sherry Kendrick had come onto the bus to check everybody out. She's like the I don't know, counselor for younger children, I guess. For like VBS and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyways, I took a quality photo of Caden. He was putting his thumbs up, and the lighting there was just looking very nice, so I took another photo of him. This was actually my seat right here next to Caden, and my backpack was back here, because you can see my hat right there and my gum. So yeah. This is also another photo of Caden. On the camera, his face looks very focused in, but on the computer, like it is right now, it looks like it's not focused at all. So I don't know what happened, but I guess the file just got corrupted or whatever. I got Caden to take a photo of me. It was the best photo I could get him to take of me. All the other photos weren't focused. My hand was really shaky because of the shutter speed. It was just really annoying. Anyways, enough of that. So basically at this point we're still at the church. We haven't left yet. And then to this photo, we have already left. We're somewhere in Georgia, I think. And we stopped at Zaxby's, which is over here to the left. And then to the right, there's a Waffle House, McDonald's, and Burger King. We all went to Zaxby's. We went on a Temsa dolphin bus. Yeah. So this is inside Zaxby's. Caden was looking at the food, and I just took a photo of him without him knowing. But it's all good. We're friends. And then I just took a photo of Walter, Caden, and Sean. And then Sean had told me that he wanted to be out of the picture, but I still included him because my camera is very wide. But then he's like, oh, okay, I'll join in now. And so did Caden. And it went from there. And so that's inside of Zaxby's. And anyways, we had a great time there. Food was great. Yeah. So this is the bus right here to the right. And here's Burger King to the right. And you can see the McDonald's sign to the left and right here as well. We came down this road and came in here. Here's the bus driver. This guy drove all 13 hours from Florida to North Carolina. Good props to this guy. He's one of the best drivers ever, because he can go through lots of tight turns and everything. Anyways, next photo. Photo of the Zaxby's sign. Looks really nice. Another photo of the dolphin bus. I kind of just tilted my camera and I added this in because if I zoom too far out, you start to see this on the edges. I don't know why, but whatever, it works. Okay, and this is a high quality photo of Burger King from inside the bus. And then here's another high quality photo of the Waffle House from inside the bus, because you can tell there's the dolphin sign because of glass. And so Zaxby's is still over here, you can see, and I put on my telephoto lens, and when I zoom out it looks like this, and it kind of looks like you're looking down a barrel. And so I'm like, hey Kaden, can you hold up those cards? And I'll point my camera at you like it's a gun barrel. So it's kind of like that one movie, you know, where the barrel's like do 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 do, and then red comes over the screen like it's blood or something, like James Bond or something. I don't know. Looks cool. Very interesting shot. This is Josh, one of the leaders. He's the guys' leaders. So there were I think there was 6 of us. There was me, Walter, Caden, Eli, Owen, and Luke. So there was 6 of us guys, and Josh and Sean were the leaders of our group. But anyways, Josh was laughing at that point. I'm like, oh, that was a good photo. And I took one of them. Here's a really up-close photo of the dice, because I was showing everyone how good my macro lens were. And so, yeah. And this is what it looks like when my camera is just normal. You know, normal camera stuff. Looks great. Here's another photo of light coming through the front of the bus. I thought it looked cool. I don't know. Just another random photo that I took. So this is also in Georgia. We passed by this oil refinery, and I took a photo of it while we were going 70 down the highway. I was able to capture it somewhat still. Hey, it works. Here's another high quality photo of Caden. I used my flash on this, and this is why he looks so white. On my screen he looks less white because I have my color settings different. Anywho, we were watching How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2. Right now we were watching, at this point, How to Train Your Dragon 2. This was like the very beginning. Very, very sad movie. I also took photos of a couple cars because I wanted to show people how good my camera was. So we were on the highway going 70 in the right direction. You know, we're going 70 in one direction, and these vehicles were going 70 in the other direction. 70 plus 70, that's 130 miles per hour. Now I was able to capture this truck and this car going 70 in the opposite direction than we were, and they look completely still, don't they? But they're going 70. It's like so amazing. It doesn't even look like they're going 70. It looks like they're going 0. But yeah, I just thought that was very interesting. Just another random photo of trees that's unfocused and terrible quality. Another somewhat okay quality photo of Cracker Barrel. At this point, I think we are in South Carolina, or at the edge of Georgia and South Carolina and North Carolina, because at this point we know we have like another hour or so till we get to Rich Haven. But this is Cracker Barrel. Josh and some girls are ordering or looking for their food.
Okay, so your starting point, you leave one of the corner open.
This is everyone at the table. We got Ivan over here. Oh yeah, Ivan. So 7 of us. So there's 7 guys. Forgot about Ivan. I don't know why. Anyways, we got our food. I had shrimp plus hush puppies plus fries plus mac and cheese. It was pretty good. They were playing this game. I was able to complete it first without the use of a phone, and then Josh was able to complete it with a phone. I saw this painting in Cracker Barrel, so I took a photo of it. Here's a picture of Cracker Barrel sign. Pretty cool. This is us going out of Cracker Barrel. Me and Walter are walking back to the bus, while the bus driver is still there. Still walking back to the bus. So we are now at the hotel, and so this is in the back of the hotel. We were playing Can You or something meme. What do you meme family? And it's basically like a game with memes in it. I don't know why. But anyways, I've got another video that I want to play after this, so we're gonna go ahead and cut to that video right now. Alright, there we go. I should be in focus. Anyways, welcome back to the video. Just wanted to say that I made it to my hotel. As you can obviously see, this is my hotel. It's pretty nice. Got a little area here, and you've got this area as well. Hold on. My camera is weird for shutter speed. Needs a lot of light. But anyways, thank you guys for continue watching this video. It's probably going to be a 5-hour long video. I don't know how long this video will be. I'll probably just do it in segments, you know, like hotel and I don't know. But anyways, just wanted to say hi, and I'm going to go take more pictures, and you'll see them, and it'll be B-roll pictures plus B-roll video. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Alright, and welcome back. That video is finished with, and now we can continue. So we're at the hotel. I know I said that I might cut this up into multiple parts, but I'm just gonna do it all in one big long thing. So yeah. Here's Josh. He is happy because this game is hilarious. Another photo of everyone playing What Do You Meme? And this is on our way from the hotel to Ridgehaven. It's just a random photo of cars in a building. Here's Ivan sleeping. If anyone sleeps on the bus, it is okay to take a photo of them. That's the rule of the bus. You sleep, you get it taken a photo of, because it's hilarious. And yeah, we're in Georgia because this is Georgia Clay. I just took a photo of that because it looked cool. It's not really focused because my camera's not that good at focusing at 70 miles an hour. Here's Josh also sleeping. Yeah, I thought it was funny, so yeah. Here's some photos of some trees. And so we're currently in North Carolina now, and we stopped at Walmart to get snacks and stuff for the park. And there's this huge hill behind the Walmart. It's pretty cool. And here's Caden taking a photo of me while I'm taking a photo of him while he's charging his GoPro. Yeah, pretty cool. Here's Ivan making a funny face towards the camera. And then here's Ivan just smiling and me taking a photo of him up close. He wanted to see what his smile was like, so yeah. So I helped him with that. So we are in North Carolina. We're at the park. We're really close to the park, and it's raining, as you can see. I thought this was like a really cool photo. I don't know why. Kind of because like you've got the rain coming down on the sides here. Here's the park. This says, in honor of the men who served in the CCC and their lasting contribution to our nation's national forests, dedicated July 30th, 1983, Pisgah National Forest. So that's where we are, is Pisgah. Pretty cool. Anyways, this is the park, and these photos are really white because I was looking through the viewfinder and not the actual screen, and I was in manual mode, so the shutter speed and everything made everything really bright because, you know, I wasn't paying attention. And that's sad because these would have been really good quality photos. But yeah, here's everyone walking towards the park. And here's me taking a photo of Caden while Caden's taking a photo of me. We like doing that to each other. More people walking. A lot of people signed their name and stuff into the benches and walls and everything. So that's pretty cool. This is where we were staying in North Carolina, the park here, and you can see hills in the background. It's pretty cool. Here's Ivan. He wanted like a really cool photo of him, so yeah. And here's Caden. This photo is probably one of the best quality photos of Caden I have. other than that really bright one. But this one has like shadows in it, because shadows are actually somewhat very nice in photos. Yeah. This is also a photo of Sean looking out into the distance, and unfortunately this is very saturated. I don't know why. Oh well. Yeah, as you can see, a lot of people sign their name into the walls and stuff. And this is basically where we were staying for the picnic and lunch in North Carolina Park, Pasca. So I'm gonna play a video of us throwing, of Josh, Walter, and Ivan doing water bottle flip tricks and landing a couple. And what's really nice is we stood like here and threw the bottle over this, and it landed down here. So yeah, go ahead and watch these videos right now.
Come on, land one. Yo, I got that too.
Nice.
Do one more. Do more.
Wait, I might as well get my camera out.
Oh my god, I remember.
Let me have the get up. Wow.
You think they'll do this one?
I think you can do
Yo, what? No way, my dude.
No.
Yo.
Like and subscribe for more rich quality content.
And welcome back. Those videos were pretty dope, weren't they? Anyways, here's a photo of an ant really up close. I just wanted to show them more of my macro lenses and what they can do. The girls were doing some TikToks, so I just took a photo of them. Yeah. More ants. So we are finally arrived at Ridgehaven, and this is the road all the way up to the place, the main road, which goes to the dining hall. There's also a path this way, but we didn't find that out, so we went this way. Kaden was raising his hands, I don't know why. This is the girls' cabins. This is also a creek that goes by the girls' cabins. So on this road, there's a road down here that is on our way to the dining hall, and there's hills that you come by every time you walk, and the walk is like 0.79 miles, so we're walking like a mile every morning to eat breakfast. So we walked a lot. My legs are super buff and super strong now, but they hurt a lot. And this is, so basically over here is basically where I took that photo, looking at those mountains. And then you come around this way to the dining hall, up this way. And this hill right here, you know, this downhill, that's like 100 feet deep. On camera it looks more like 20 feet and it looks like nothing, but in real life it's 100 feet deep. It's pretty crazy. So here's the dining hall. Basically that way was where I took that photo of that 100 feet deep drop. But yeah, this is the cafeteria. We would sit at these couple tables over here to the left, because they had like tags right here saying Naples, because that's where we're from. So yeah. So we're outside of the dining hall. We're literally right outside, and you can see this mountain behind this Everett building. I had Sean take a photo of all the guys. So this is all the guys. We've got me, Kaden, Owen, Luke, Eli, who's also really good at photobombing, Ivan, Walter, and Josh. And Eli is just so good at photobombing. He's all you can see is just his head. That's hilarious. And the reason why I'm a little blurry and some other things are a little blurry is because I have an attachment which is like a wide angle lens on my camera, and it makes everything blurry. I don't know why, but it just does that. I found that out today because most of my pictures are now blurry. It's really sad because all those photos were really great photos. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue with the photos. Wait, is that all of them? No, that's not all of them. Okay. This is the lake. So the dining hall is behind us this way now. And this is the lake. It's pretty nice. We're now, so the dining hall is up this way. We're walking past this way. We're walking past this way because the dining hall is up here. Yeah, see the dining hall is like up here to the left. But yeah, that's the lake. See, we were walking past here, and basically the dining hall was up this way. And we're going up this way because service is up here to the left. And here's the service room. And so the staff here would sing, and they'd also have people dancing and stuff, doing hand signals. Pretty cool. These are our cabins. We got the middle one on Creekside. So there's a creek that runs past our cabins over here. And there's also another creek that runs this way. And they go into one, and then the girls go into our creek, and then ours go into the girls, and then it goes into one big puddle or pond. So this is the creek that goes to the right of our cabins. So like right over here is this creek, and it comes out this tube from the street. This is the creek behind our cabins that connects with the girls' creek. It's very weird, but it's like, I don't know, 30 degrees Fahrenheit. That's how cold the creek was. But the temperature outside was like 70 to 80 degrees, maybe even 88 degrees on a hot day. Yeah, you see the creek goes down this way. Our cabins are to the right now and not the left, because this photo we're looking upstream, which means our cabins are this way. If you're looking downstream, the cabins are to the right, and basically goes into a waterfall and then a pond. So our cabins are to the left over here, and we'd have to walk through this green field to go up a hill to go to the restrooms up this way, and then walk past the girls' room. And the creek is over here as well. Here's another photo of it. Here's the path that we would take. And so this path is past the bathrooms, and this is the girls' cabin, and you've got the creek running this way. So it's pretty cool. Here's more of the creek. The girls' area. This area was the service area, so they had cut down multiple trees and multiple limbs, and we cleared out basically this whole area right here. We probably went another 100 feet. So like you see from here to here, times that by 2 down that way. That's how much we cleared out. Yeah, it was tiring. My hand's tired. We also cleared out up here as well. And so the first couple days we would climb up this road here, but then we found out we could take a right and go up a nice flat trail that wasn't as hilly as this, and then go up a pretty steep hill, and then go onto a flat bike trail, and then literally we'd arrive at the dining hall. So we'd like walk, instead of a full mile, we'd walk maybe half a mile to get to the dining hall, which was very nice, except our legs were already tired. So this was the area that we cleared out. We cleared out literally back to this tree right here, and that's like 200 feet deep. So that's pretty far. This is also that photo that we saw before of the two mountains. This is just more wide. Good quality photo, except the edges are a little blurry because, you know, different lens. Terrible photo. And this is even wider, and the road is down here. But yeah. And then zoomed in. And then so this road right here, right about right here, was where I took the photo. And remember that hill that I was talking about that was 100 feet deep? That's this hill right here. And so we'd walk up here and walk up this way to the dining hall, which is behind the camera currently. And this is Ivan walking towards us, as you can see. He's walking.
Like and subscribe for more rich content.
And this is where he started to get tired and rest. And here's Luke and Owen sitting in a swinging chair. And over here's the Everett building, I think. And then you can see the mountains. Or maybe it's over here. I can't remember. And so this is the dining hall. This is right outside. We would always wait here because we would have to wait to get inside because they had specific times for us to go inside and eat food. And the reason why Caden's wearing a glove is because he hurt himself on the ropes course and he got rope burn. Here's Ivan because he can't see because the sun is in his eyes. And here's Luke. I almost caught him picking his nose, but he's not picking his nose. He's just putting his finger on the outside of his nose. I thought it was funny, so I took a photo of it. So this is where we were eating. So Naples would eat here, here, and here. And I think also here. But yeah, we would like switch places multiple times and eat different places because the girls were already put their bags down by the time we brought our food back, because the girls were always behind us because us guys were always ready to eat. But yeah, so this is JT. He's our basically pastor there, and he preaches stuff. He's a very funny guy. He was also the guy at the Edge. He preached there as well. I remember him. He's a pretty cool dude. And so right below the service where JT was talking, so literally right below this area is these ping pong areas, and basically we played ping pong there. You could play foosball over here, and yeah, and you could play foosball here, 8-ball pool, and there's also another ping pong table over here. And me and Ivan would play ping pong a lot. I love ping pong. I can't get enough of it. Here's Josh and Ivan playing ping pong against one other dude. Yeah, and this was in auto mode. That's why it looks more yellow than this photo. Eli, Luke, and Owen are playing checkers. And Eli got really mad, so he made this face. I'm like, that's hilarious. Can I get a better quality photo of his face? So he's like, sure. So he did that. I thought that was funny. Anyways, here are some shoes. I'm gonna take this time to just tell you that I just saw these shoes when I looked up and I'm like, oh, hello. Kachuk. That was me taking a photo of it. Anyways, I'm gonna play a couple videos in a row right now, so I'll see you guys in 1 second. Goodbye.
Lick it. Lick it again.
Let's go, Owen. There you go. My dude. You going crazy. This is how tall this is. My guy.
I'm gonna have to back up, sadly. Come on, Owen. Got you a camera.
Nice.
Come on.
Got it.
Nice.
Pull.
I did.
When you are ready, just hold onto the rope with both hands. Keep your feet against the wall, lean back, and I will let you down. You got it.
There you go. You got it.
Thank you.
Good job.
And welcome back. Hope those videos were pretty cool. Anyways, here is Sean on another day, sitting in the creek. It was very cold, but some people sat down. Another shot of the creek. Another shot of the creek. Another shot of the creek with Eli in it. And another shot of the creek with Luke in it. Pretty cool. And this is after service work, because we had service, so we would go to the creek to cool off. This was the trail that we would go on to go to the dining hall. Sorry, we were walking and it's hard to keep the camera stable while trying to be in front of everybody so that no one is behind me. But yeah, anyways, up this trail is this waterfall, and that's the waterfall. There's another waterfall there, and basically we went to another trail that led us to this rock wall, and this is Ivan's sister who went up it, and this is her coming back down, and this is Owen. He went up the rock wall as well. He went to the very top and licked the pole. That's another shot of him. This is Sean getting his helmet on, getting ready to go up the rock wall as well, and this is another photo of Sean starting to climb the rock wall. Another shot of Sean struggling to get up the rock wall. He only made it about the same place where Ivan's sister made it. This is also a shot of Luke eating nothing. Literally nothing. He ordered nothing. They're like, would you like this? No. Would you like this? No. Would you like this? Yes. Actually, no. No, I don't want that. And so they just gave him a plate, and he got a fork, and I took a photo of him literally eating nothing. I thought that was funny. So this is a shot of Skit night. This is when one of the other churches was doing the Purple Flowers skit, and basically it was a skit. Anyways, I'm gonna play the skit video right now. It's very long, 7 minutes long. Anyways, hope you guys do enjoy.
listening dutifully to her teacher, Mr. Michael, and she has to use the restroom. So she raises her hand. Mr. Michael, can I use the restroom? He says, yeah, sure. So Isabella's on her way to the restroom, and some of her other friends are in there, and she overhears them talking there in the restroom, and she can't quite make out all that they're saying, but she can overhear one phrase, purple flowers. So on her way back to class, she's still thinking about purple flowers. What in the world could that possibly mean? So she's listening to Mr. Michael teach, but she can't quite get purple flowers out of her head. So she raises her hand again. Mr. Michael, something weird just happened in the restroom. I was in there and my friends were talking about something that I couldn't quite understand. Mr. Michael says, okay, well, what were they talking about? And Isabella says, purple flowers. Mr. Michael gets super angry and says, go to the principal's office, young lady. So Isabella goes to the principal's office, doesn't know really what's going on. And she sits with the principal, and the principal says, what brings you here, Isabella? And Isabella says, well, I was in class, I had to use the restroom, and I go to the restroom, and my friends were in there, and they were talking about something I didn't understand, and then I told Mr. Michael about it, and he got mad at me and sent me to you. And the principal is thinking this is kind of strange. Isabella never comes to the principal's office ever. So the principal says, well, what were they talking about in the restroom? And Isabella says, purple flowers. The principal gets super angry and says, get out of here, you are expelled from this school. And so Isabella's walking home early from school that day, kicked out of school forever. And she's walking home, and her mother sees her there. And she's happy to see Isabella, of course, but she's a little surprised that she's home early from school. And so she says, hey, sweetie, what brings you home early from school today? And Isabella says, well, Mom, I was in Mr. Michael's class. I needed to use the restroom, so I went there. I overheard some friends talking about something I didn't quite understand. And I went back to class. I asked Mr. Michael about it. He got mad at me, sent me to the principal's office. And then I went to the principal's office, told her the whole story, and then she got mad at me, kicked me out of school, and sent me home. And so that's why I'm here. And Isabella's mom is wondering what in the world is going on to warrant kicking Isabella out of school. And so she says, well, sweetie, what were those friends talking about in the restroom? And Isabella said, purple flowers. Isabella's mother bursts into tears. She's never been so offended in her entire life by her sweet Isabella. And through her tears, she can't even look at Isabella, but through her tears, she says, go to your room, young lady, and wait till your father comes home. So Isabella goes to her room like a good little girl, and she waits for hours for Dad to come home. Finally, she sees the headlights in the driveway, and Dad comes home. He comes up the stairs, knocks on the door. Isabella says, come in. And Dad comes in and says, hey, sweetie, I heard you had a rough day. What happened? Isabella says, well, Daddy, I was in class with Mr. Michael. I needed to use the restroom. I went there. Some friends were talking about something I didn't quite understand. And so I went back and asked Mr. Michael about it. He got mad at me and sent me to the principal's office. I went to the principal. I told her the whole story. She got mad at me, kicked me out of school. I came home early, told Mommy about it. She just burst into tears and sent me to my room and said to wait to talk to you. And Isabella's daddy says, well, honey, that doesn't make any sense. What were those kids at school talking about? Isabella said, purple flowers. Isabella's dad gets super mad and says, get out of this house, young lady. You are not my daughter anymore. And so Isabella just roams the streets for years, trying to scrape together some sort of living, odd jobs here and there, working to try to make ends meet, living with friends, living under bridges, living under buses, living under portables, trying to make a life. And somehow, some way, she gets a good job interview lined up. Who knows how it happened? And so she sits down with Mr. Solomon, a good boss of a good company. If she gets this job, she is set for life, and this crazy fiasco that's haunted her entire life is erased forever. So they're having a great interview. They have a good rapport with each other. They're laughing with each other. They're trading stories. And Mr. Solomon says, Isabella, I am confident that you will have a long and fruitful career at this company. If it were up to me, you have the job right now. But I just got to ask one thing. Not that it matters, but it says here on your resume that you ended school in the 3rd grade. Again, not that it matters, but what happened in the 3rd grade? So Isabella just rolls her eyes. And it's like, really? But she says, okay, since you asked, when I was in the 3rd grade, I was in class, I asked to use the restroom, I went to the restroom, some friends in there were talking about purple flowers, and Mr. Solomon says, what? Purple flowers? Get out of this company, you will never work here as long as I live. And so Isabella just leaves the company. She walks out, she is utterly dejected. She can't believe that this ridiculous story is haunting her to this very day. So she walks around, and she finally comes up to a bus bench. And there is a sweet old man sitting there, and so she sits down to talk to this sweet old man. Old man says, well, hello there, sweetheart. You seem like you're having a rough day. What happened? She says, I can't believe I have to tell this stinking story again. So she says, well, I just got out of a bad interview. I thought it was going well, but I didn't get the job. And the old man, nice old man says, boy, you know, life sure is tough sometimes. I'm sorry to hear that. What went wrong in that job interview? And she says, well, I guess I'll tell him too. Well, when I was in the 3rd grade, I was in class, I asked to use the restroom, I went there, some friends in the restroom were talking about something I didn't quite understand, so I went back to class, I asked my teacher, what were they talking about, what did it mean? He got mad at me, sent me to the principal's office. I went to the principal, told her the whole story, she got mad at me, kicked me out of school, I went home, I told my mom about it, she got mad at me, sent me to my room. My dad came home that night, he got mad at me when I told him the story, and he kicked me out of the house forever. And I finally got this good job interview, and it all went to pot because of this ridiculous thing that happened when my friends were talking about in the bathroom in the 3rd grade. And the old man kind of fell sick there in the middle of the story, but he was listening, and he says, well, golly gee, young lady, what in the world did those friends have been talking about in the restroom all those years ago in elementary school? And Isabel said, purple flowers. And the old man gets up, and he runs as fast as he can for an old man, but a bus is coming, and he gets hit by a bus, and he dies instantaneously. And the moral of the story is, look before you cross.
And welcome back. I know this video is starting to get very long, but it is what it is. Anyways, that skit was very boring, very stupid. Anyways, there was another skit where there was a bouncer and a bunch of people partying. And this other skit by another church group was basically this guy was telling a story, and these guys were the actors, and this guy was like the storyteller. And that, like, wait, what? It's saying that that's the last of the photos. That's weird. I don't think that's it. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video here and figure out what's wrong. Alright, I'm back. So basically, this guy is this guy, and he's actually telling a true story about how he got attacked by witches and stuff. If I have a video, I'll play it right now. And if I don't have a video, well, I just waited a couple seconds for nothing. Anyways, let's go ahead and full screen that.
biggest sunfish was a picnic that was wow. Oh, maybe. You see, I've won many tournaments in my life. You frequently 100,000. Wow, maybe you can tell me what maybe if you. All right, let's get started. Oh God! I got a fish. Oh, I got a fish. Oh my God! Let's go. How is it good? I get it. Now, also here, every time you slipping on this, make it slippery. I mean, if you like don't
So yeah, see, he's getting attacked, and they're walking around him, and basically he's talking about how he almost got sacrificed by witches. Pretty crazy. Anyways, this is right outside our cabins. We've got a large field here, and we also got a basketball court area and gaga ball, and we also have a slide. And this is right outside our cabin. We saw a beetle. Here's a photo with my flash on. Here's inside the cabins. I slept in this bunk. No one slept above me. Josh slept here. Sean slept here. And then on the top bunk behind Sean, Caden slept. And on the bottom bunk behind Sean, Ivan slept. And then Eli slept here, Owen slept here, Luke slept here, and Walter slept across from me. And here's Ivan wincing because we just finished work, and I took a photo of him with the flash on. And here's Josh. He just arrived back from work. Or from a shower, I think. I don't know. And there's Caden as well in the background. And here's Caden and Eli. And here's Eli, Owen, Luke, and Sean all together. And we're talking because this is devotion time. And here's the summit on the last day. On the last day we walked like basically 4 miles to get to this summit. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, we could see pretty far. There's like a sign here and 2 houses over here. It's pretty cool. We didn't actually do the sermon here. We had to move actually. But this is where we sat while waiting for everyone. Here's the sign up closer. And here's the right side. You can see a bunch of hills and stuff. Another close-up of the sign and the 2 buildings. And so basically right here is where we sat and people sang. So I'm gonna play a video right now of the preacher and the singers. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple seconds.
Down beneath the road of sin, I Satan's surely rest. I roar without and fears within. I come to thee for rest. I come to thee for rest. I come. shield and hiding place, and shelter near thy side. I made my fierce accuser's face, and tell him thou hast died. The wondrous love to bleed and die, to bear the cross and shame, like guilty sinners such as I, might plead thy gracious name. I plead, thy gracious name. I plead, thy gracious name. The tempest tosses sorely still, my promised grace receive. With Jesus speaks, I must, I will, I can, I do believe. I must, I will, I can, I do believe. I must, I will, I can, I do believe. I must, I will, I can, I do believe. I must, I will, I can, I do believe.
And welcome back. So yeah, this is where we sat. Took a couple photos. Took a photo of Sean and pretty much other people in the background. I also took a photo of this guy who was sitting alone because he looked lonely. And this is the guy that I was talking about before who talked about his story. The story was pretty amazing. His story at this point was really amazing. I should have recorded it, but yeah. Here's some more pictures of the mountains, the singers, and here's JT as well. I'm gonna play his sermon, which is not a long video, but I'm gonna play it right now.
That happens, Cam is gonna take over and finish it. About a year ago, I was up here with my family and my daughter. We were down at around the area where y'all were doing a bunch of work, which looks incredible, by the way. Give yourselves a round of applause. I hadn't seen it in 2 days, and I came back and I was literally amazed at how beautiful it looks. Well done. But me and my daughter were down there. My at the time, how old is she? Almost 3? Yeah, I think she was almost 3. She was like 2.5. We're working on potty training. And the bridges weren't up over the creek yet. And we're down there, and she's like, Dad, I gotta poop. And I was like, cool. There's not a bathroom around here. There was that one bathroom near South Rec that I remembered, and I was like, stay here. So I like put her on a tree over the creek, and she's like holding on to it. And I like sprint to go see if those bathrooms are open. And they are. I go in, I open them, but they have covering over the toilets because it's the off season, nobody's using them. And I think they were drying some things out, but I was like, oh, darn it, this doesn't work. And so I like run back, and I'm like, I'm gonna get a bunch of paper towels and things. And I come back, and she's on the log, and I'm like, how are you, honey? And she's like, I pooped. And I was like, let's assess the damage here. So I like took her off the log, and there was a log in her pants. No, I took her off the log, and sure enough, those shorts and underwear just ruined, absolutely ruined. So I did the only thing I knew to do, and that was take the pants off, take the underwear off, wipe her with the paper towels I had, and then find a trash can and just throw everything away and put her in the stroller. No pants, no underwear, and just start pushing her back. I passed one of the full-time staff, and I was like, hey man, that trash can near South Rack, I'm real sorry. I'm just real sorry what you're gonna find in there. Had no other option, brother, and I wasn't gonna carry it. So he's like, what is it? I'm like, she's not wearing any clothes. You'll figure it out. You'll smell it. Don't worry. And so that was, we haven't had one of those this week, thankfully.
Woo! Yeah.
Doing well, much better potty trained now. If you do have a Bible, 1 Corinthians 3. I think it's 1 Corinthians. I hope I'm not wrong. If I am wrong, it's 2 Corinthians 3, but I think it's 1 Corinthians 3. And this is, we're going to talk tonight that your work is lasting work. So we've looked that work is good, that your work should be done excellently, that your work is unique. And here we're going to look that your work is lasting. So we'll read this, and then we'll pray together. 1 Corinthians 3, starting in verse 13. Each one's work will become manifest, or it'll be shown, revealed for what it really is. For the day will disclose it, because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test what sort of work each has done. If the work that anyone has built on the foundation survives, he will receive a reward. Let's pray. Father, we thank you that our work lasts.
And welcome back. His sermon was pretty amazing. I didn't record it all because I was getting tired of holding the camera, so I just put it down. But I did record some of the funny parts. And this was also another funny part that was before I started recording. And this was behind us up a hill, so we'd have to walk up a hill and then you'd see this behind us. And then so we walked back to the service area where there's ping pong, foosball, and everything. There's also checkers here and other stuff, chess. And here's my walkie-talkie. I had brought it out on the last day because they said, or our leader said not to bring them. And I'm like, you know, I'm fed up. This is the last day. I'm gonna bring them, so I brought them. And they were really good. Throughout the whole camp, they worked. So here's a close-up of the walkie-talkie, and here's a close-up thick walkie-talkie with 2 C's. And so now we come to the funny photos. All right, get ready to start laughing, because these photos are hilarious. We've got thick Caden from the beginning of this video. We've got thick Ivan, thick Eli with his ugly face. We've got thick Richie, which I would say I look like Thanos. That's hilarious. We've got thick Luke, like his head is really small but his body is really huge and his arms are really small and he's T-posing. That's hilarious. This isn't a funny photo, but do you remember how the lake was over here and there was a huge hill, and then the service area where JT was, it was over here? Well, basically there was this path leading to a barn, and that's where we did like hoedown and the barn dance and everything. But yeah, here's Owen. I took a photo of him, and another photo of him with the flash on. And then here's thick Luke Grainy. So I'm also gonna make these photos into like and subscribe, or this guy will come into your room at 3 a.m. And then here's thick Owen, thicker Owen, thick grainy Owen, then less thick Owen, thicker Owen, even thicker Owen, thickest Owen. Oh, that's hilarious. That reminds me of the Ring dude. You know, like he would put his nose up to the ring and you'd see it. It's hilarious. Like his eyes are right here and his nose is just so huge. Anyways, that's pretty funny. You've got Luke over here, you've got Ivan, and you've even got Eli, the master of photobombing. Cause bruh, he looks like a demon. His eyes are red and he's like, oh. That's hilarious. Good job photobombing us, Eli. Good job. So with this photo you've got thick Luke, thicker Luke, even thicker Luke, thick grainy Luke, and then you've got thick Eli. And then you've got an edited photo of Walter, thick Walter, even thicker Walter, and then this is the photo of the dining hall right before we left. So everyone was outside saying goodbyes, and this was also another photo of the dining hall. And this over here is where we would stand to go inside. So yeah, and here's inside the bus right before, or right as we were leaving, I think. And yeah, that's it. That's all of the photos. I hope you guys did enjoy. Hold on, let me make sure that actually is all the photos. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, peace.